What up, y'all? It's Adam Ali. Thank you guys so much for being here at the Everyday Hustle. Starting off my day at the studio. If you don't know, I record motivational tracks that you can stream on Apple Music, Spotify, and every other streaming platform out there. You know, sometimes people just want to listen to spoken words while at the gym, on their way to work, you know, commuting, traveling, etc. So I create a lot of motivational tracks there, okay? And I've been doing this for a while, since like 2011, 2012, so almost 10 years. Obviously I took a break, but the last 2 years I've been pumping out tracks every other month pretty much. So I'm about to record 2 or 3 tracks today, take you guys behind the scenes, and then you guys can go listen to it. And then comment below, let me know which track you like the most. A lot of people said they like the Queen dedication track that I made. Anyhow, catch you guys inside, let's go. What's up, y'all? So here at the studio, I just trying to get inspiration right now while I'm listening to this beat right here. Nah, man, it's fun, you know, once in a while, just come out of my element. Yeah. Sorry, could you bring that back one more time? All right, in the booth right now, while listening to that instrumental, the title that I got inspired with is called You Are. Essentially, I'm just reminding you how amazing you are. And when you're listening to that on your way to doing something or in the motion of doing something great, I'm hoping to remind you and raise your spirit in a way where you know that you are worthy of whatever's in front of you, and you are worthy of being happy, you're worthy of getting this task done, you are worthy of just essentially anything. You are worthy of it, anything positive. All right, so let's see how I lay these vocals and how the engineer pieces it all together. So I'm gonna get started. You are. You are. You work hard. You are incredible. No matter how things go, one thing for sure, the sun's gonna come up and you're gonna have to do it again. Win. Gotta prove them again. Made some money, run it up again. All right, that went really well. You know, people ask me, you do so much, you do so many different things. You know, aren't you tired? Yeah, I'm tired for sure. But I think it's exciting because it's never a dull moment. I do a lot of variety of things, which means I'm never bored. Like, I'm never at my house, like, playing with my thumb, like, I am constantly busy because I'm being stimulated in different ways by creating, whether that's through video, imagery, vocal, you name it. I am doing something, so that's exciting. And I encourage you to, you know, keep stimulating yourself in different ways, because that keeps life interesting. I guess I've not been bored for like 10 years. You'll never hear me saying, I'm bored. Never. I'm just constantly in the move. Do I get tired? I do. You'll hear me say I'm tired. But I think it's important to keep creating. Okay. Samia, I've seen a lot of you guys comment saying Samia should go in the studio. So have you ever had kids come in the studio?
Yeah. Yeah, I have had kids come in the studio.
How is it? Is it hard working with them?
Sometimes it is. Some kids don't really get the grasp of music, but then some kids just have that natural creativity and they go in there and turn up.
Really?
I had one kid actually kick his uncle off the song because his uncle didn't do as good as he did. So,
wow.
Bring him on through.
Okay, so I guess that will be something I'll do come January, I guess, because Samia's been talking about going to the studio. And, you know, let's just dabble. Let's just test it out and to see if she likes it. And that's another thing about Samia too. She loves creating. We just create, man, and just have fun, tweak, reinvent ourselves, tweak, try again, fail. That's the new track I just recorded right now. It's actually called Again and Again. Hopefully it'll be ready by the time this video is up, so y'all can go stream it. And you know what? I think I need some self-care right now, so I'm going to go do an IV cocktail. What is that? IV cocktail is when they put a IV drip in you and just shoot in, you know, nutrients. Because your boy is running. There's only so much motivation I can run off of. You know, eventually, physiologically, I need to fuel up. Okay, besides just eating good, and then I should probably tell Chef to make something nice. So we'll chop it up with Chef too. Yeah, let's keep it going. All right, y'all. When it comes to self-care, I definitely take it very serious. It's all about the bounce back, the charge back, charged up, okay? So yeah, I'm here getting this IV drip put into me. They're gonna be putting some nutrients in there, such as B vitamin complexes, L-carnitine. What else? I forgot. I gotta get the menu. Literally, that's why they call it a cocktail. It's a menu. You get to kind of select what you want in there. So, as much as I hate needles, I will say that the IV cocktails does make a difference in terms of energy. So, it's something that I do once in a while. Well, at least once or twice a month, minimum. But yeah, gotta take care of yourself. Turn it into a cyborg, y'all. Don't play with me. Coming for your neck. It's all gas, no brakes.
Sorry.
Ow.
I know. Sorry. Oh, come on. All right, you're good to go.
Okay, that made me kind of sleepy, but time to eat. I have a new obsession, guys, that I'm about to show you guys at the house the chef's making. You're gonna be shocked. What up, y'all? Back at the cribbo. Chef-O is here. All right, so my new obsession, y'all, is grits. I don't know why. I don't know why. But shrimp and grits has become my thing, man. So I think I'm officially a Southern boy now. When I lived in Toronto, Canada, I think I had grits and I was like, no way. And then I came to Atlanta one time and I had it like, no way. But ever since Chef been making it, I'm with it. Chef-O.
Yes.
How you been, man?
Good, man. No complaints. Getting ready to close this year out with a bang.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you're into grits. A lot of people haven't had it. If you haven't pretty much lived in the U.S. or specifically in the South, you probably didn't have grits. But if you have, let me know if you're into it. But yeah, this is my new obsession, y'all. Shrimp and grits. I think I'm officially a Southern boy. Yeah. That's not South. That's Texas, right? Man, catch me in zone 6. All right, I think we're ready.
I'll serve it up right now.
I think Chef got some fried chicken.
Yes.
Some fried, air fried.
Air fried chicken. Nobody eats
Air
like,
fried chicken.
Yeah, nobody eats like fried chicken anymore. It's gotta be air fried.
All right, super full. That was an amazing meal prepared by Chef. Grits. Usually people have grits for breakfast, but I just had it for dinner. But it's all good. I eat whatever, anytime. Can you eat anything anytime? Can you just wake up in the morning and just eat spaghetti? Is your stomach built like that? Let me know. I did a call out for a Q&A on my YouTube community tab, and y'all sent some questions, and I'm going to wrap up today's video answering a few questions and highlighting today's business. All right, so question number 1 here is, how would you describe this year in 3 words? 3 words. 1, I think composure. Number 2 would be adventurous. Number 3 would be selfless. You know, many times I felt like I had to remain cool, so I say composure. I've been, despite, you know, COVID and, you know, a lot of places being closed and whatnot, it was still a very adventurous year. Like, I looked at my calendar earlier today, and like, I still traveled. I went to so many places. So again, despite a lot of things happening, it was still adventurous. And selfless, you know, many times I just felt like I had to serve. I think a lot of my stuff is about serving. If you really think about it, every business I've operated on launch has been about serving others, you know, helping people be organized through my app, affirmation cards to instill, you know, confidence in kids, self-esteem, books for children. Even my content is, you know, it's just serving people, trying my best to never be, hey guys, it's about me. And it's not against anybody who creates content like that. But I always try to be intentional in all my content. I mean, you guys see me today. Even the type of motivational tracks that I make is to inspire people, right? Like, I'm not talking about, yo, check my rollie, all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So everything I do, I try. You know, sometimes you do turn up, you know, you get a little lit here and there. You know, I'm not saying like I don't have that side, but I definitely felt like, you know, my work, you know, how can I be selfless and serve? Anyhow, that's a long ass answer. Let me go to the next. How did I create my Task Muncher app? My Task Muncher app, for those who don't know, is a task organization app for iOS users, Android users. I'm coming for you in first quarter 2022, God willing. I found a forum, you know, a developer that saw my vision, and we just tackled at it. They were very thorough, and we were able to get it done surprisingly within 2 months. But obviously, me planning it all was from like a year. But the actual technical side of it was like 2 months. 2 months. Task Muncher. All these words are just, yeah. So yeah, the forum that I found, this person was called Warrior Forum. You can check it out. But yeah, I typically use forums. Would you consider doing talking seminars on motivation and business build-up? Probably not. I may consider doing, you know, coaching, like online coaching, maybe, but like I don't have any plans of talking to people on stage and stuff like that. Not because I think I'm an introvert. Like I used to do that. I used to be a public speaker, but I'm just kind of over it. Yeah, I don't know. This one's a little interesting. Would you consider being a manager for your ex-wife to guide her through her YouTube presence, just on a business relationship? It was offered to me, but it was just a no thanks. I'm just one of those type of people where like it was like the reason why I managed you because it was a family affair. It was never just business for me, so I don't need your money. I don't want $1 from you except what's owed to me. If it's ever owed to me, cool, but other than that, like, we're not making money together. I'm good, you good, make your money, and that's it. I'm always going to choose the least intrusive way possible, you know, to keep things cool. I don't need to mix things up. Like, I'm good. She's good. Next question is from Caramel. She said, how can someone stay motivated when they feel as if the energy has been depleted because they feel as if their hard work isn't paying off and they start to have self-doubt? You know, one of my favorite Nipsey Hussle lines is, never let a hard time humble us. Even though you should stay humble regardless, but you don't change because the outcome has not occurred yet, you know? You just chip away, you keep pushing, you keep trying, you pivot if you need to, but you know, you gotta keep going. It's just that. Like, what are you going to? What are you really gonna do? You're gonna quit? And then what? You know? And I think that's such a very important question to always ask yourself. And then what? Because if you can't answer, and then what? then you're wasting. If you don't know what is going to happen after you quit, you probably should just stick. Unless it's driving your sanity up, if you don't have a grip of your life and whatever you're doing is driving you up the wall, then okay, I guess I get it. But recharge, find outlets, tap in with people in your circle that will, inspire you. There's no cookie cutter approach to this. There's no real answer to this. It just boils down to, and then what? And it also boils down to, are you really gonna quit? Roll that sleeve and be a problem solver. I feel like the most successful people out there are solving problems. So you wanna be a problem solver, then you gotta figure it out. And it'll probably be worth it too. I like this question here. What advice would you give to your past self 5 years ago? What can I really say? There's no real advice, really. I would just, for me, it'll always be a battle for balance, figuring out balance of, how do I be more present? So, I would just probably ask myself more 5 years ago, okay, focus on being balanced, focus on being balanced. That's it, I think I am exactly where I needed to be. And I trust the timing, I trust the creator's timing, and everything is lovely. It really is. Before I close off today's video, I wanted to share something that I talked about in one of my reels that I feel will really resonate with a lot of people, which is you cannot be too humble, you cannot play small, you cannot be too shy, because you're going to be underlooked, underpaid, and you're just not going to get what you deserve, all right? You really gotta really speak up. You really gotta shake up the room, own the room. And a lot of us sometimes play small, but you shouldn't do it, because closed mouths don't get fed, all right? This year, if it's one thing all of us could do more, is shake up that room, own the room, whether that's planning exactly what you want to say or being ready, because if you stay ready, then you won't have to get ready, so whether you have an idea, be able to articulate that idea in a way that when someone hears it, they're like, I want to connect you with someone. Or you're in the room and you articulate your idea and someone's like, yeah, let me get my check out. You really got to own the room. Playing small and playing quiet and shy, you can't, it's not going to happen anymore. You know why though? Because we all want the same stuff, all right? Everybody wants the same stuff, the same things, the same lifestyle. It's piranhas and sharks out there now. Everybody is on the same time. So how are you going to stand out? And you stand out by being a bit more vocal, owning the room. Not saying you be cocky, but like you got to be able to express yourself, okay? Thought I'd share that with you guys because I talked about this in a reel that I just released. Today's business highlight is the brand Kaiser. They are an urban brand from Toronto. I be rocking their stuff sometimes. I actually grew up with one of the founders of it, and I lost connect with him. I actually haven't seen him in like 10 years plus maybe, but I was excited to learn that he was involved with it. So I'm shouting them out. They're doing awesome stuff, and they continue to put a lot of effort in their clothing wear, and they have some really fly stuff. So I'll put the link in the description below. Y'all support another business, and I can't wait to highlight one of your guys' business. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of The Everyday Hustle. The greatest form of flattery, the greatest form of showing love is subscribing and sharing the video. So I welcome you to do it. It's free. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and your boy is out. Subscribe. Peace.
You are the truth. You're resilient.